if you know what Iaido is the way of drawing sword. So this is what Iaido looks like. So it doesn't have blades, so it doesn't cut, right? But it's sharp enough to stab you. But of course, it is to just practice, all right? So, and drawing Iaido is this form, right? So this is Iaido, okay? Using Iaido. Now, what's Kendo? If you do Kendo, you're familiar with Shinai, right? Bamboo sword, right? We whack each other with this, right? And now, I have this Kendo versus Iaido, right? But to me, it's not go against each other. Okay, now, relationship between Iaido and Kendo. Okay, now, to long story short, we're siblings. Now, samurai combat system is here, right? So it's combat system. Samurai have to use sword or other weapons, right? Back in old days. If you lose weapon, you have to grab opponent and do some fighting without weapons. So you have combat fighting system with weapon and without weapons, right? So that's how we divide. So without weapon, it turned into judo. Jiu-jitsu, judo. So jiu-jitsu was the father of judo, right? And kenjutsu is father of kendo, right? Now, kenjutsu has, if you're familiar with koryu, classic style, not only sword you learn, okay? As samurai combat system. Tendoryu naginata jutsu. I'm familiar with Tendoryu because my dojo in Japan teaches Tendoryu. And since I was a kid, I have watched the master of Tendoryu demonstrating their art. And also I have trained a little bit of Naginata Tendoryu as well. So I know how it is. They have kusarigama, all right, kusarigama, and they have two swords fighting style. So it's combat system, classic style. Now, kenjutsu, we practice how to use sword, right? And bokuto, right? And shinai. In old days, we couldn't practice with a partner with this because either you're going to kill him or hurt him, right? So you don't want to use this even if with a blade. If you miss or if you make a mistake, one mistake, your partner will hurt a lot. So they used to practice with this, hitting each other, right? But still, it's painful. It's wood. You don't want to whack people with wood. And then they invented this. Iaido now uses katana, right? And classic style, they use bokuto as well. Of course, some Iaido school use bokuto as well. But Iaido basically uses a form, okay, alone. And if you do koryu, they have kata forms together, right, with a partner, so they use this. So that's the main practice. And of course, some kenjutsu school use shinai with bogu like kendo, but it's a bit different from what we modern kendo do. They are based on classical style. And then kendo, okay, kendo was a part of their training system, but it took its own course. Long story short, it took its own course. And then we practice with this mainly, and we use this for kata. Now we have training method called Bokuto ni yoru kendo kihon ho. Okay, now we use this for that, right? Now, if you do Iaido, we use, of course, this. But let me tell you this: All Japan Kendo Federation has basically, Seite Iaido is for Kendo people. Okay, so and then under All Japan Kendo Federation, we have Seite Jodo as well. That's staff, stick. Okay, so now these are made for Kendo people because they're under Kendo Federation. So we are together, right? We said I put Iaido versus Kendo, but we are related, right? So some people say, oh, when I use this, some people say, oh, that's not Kendo, that's Iaido. Our ancestor was the same. So Kendo Federation says concept of Kendo is Ken no Nihon ni yoru ningen keisei no michi de aru. In English, concept of Kendo is to discipline human character through the application of the principles of the katana. Katana, right? Katana is a sword, Japanese sword. So we Kendo people, we cannot practice Kendo without knowing the katana, principle of the katana. So we are same, basically. Different shape of weapon, different length, right? Of course, the usage is different. So of course, some stuff are different, but basically we're the same. So basically, Kendo, Iaido, we're under the same umbrella. Okay, we share blood. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.